This language course. As per the introduction of the course officer and the support of the group members, we were able to produce this presentation. Sir, I request your permission to present our presentation in front of this great audience, presented by we are performing now the world famous scientist Albert Einstein. Aim. The aim of this presentation is to study of world famous successful character of Albert Einstein and highlight his successful characteristics to analyze the lesson that can be learned from his biography. The sequence of the presentation is as shown on the screen. About Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was a German-born theoretical physicist. Einstein's work is also known for its influence on the philosophy of science. He developed the general theory of relativity, one of the two pillars of modern physics. Introduction.
Albert Einstein was born in Germany into a middle-class Jewish family. Einstein claimed that one of the most important influences in igniting his love for science and mathematics was a young medical student named Max Talbot. Talbot became an informal tutor, introducing a teenage Einstein to higher mathematics and philosophy. Einstein would eventually enter the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School in Zurich, where he trained as a teacher. Unable to find a teaching position, Einstein was eventually offered a job as a Swiss patent clerk. Einstein married a former physics classmate in 1903. And 1905 became known as Einstein's Miracle Year. He published 4 papers on the subjects of photoelectrics, Brownian motion, special relativity, and the equivalence of matter and energy. Each of these papers altered the course of modern physics. In his paper Mass-Energy Equivalence, Einstein produced the equation E equals mc squared from his special relativity equations. E equals mc squared communicated the concept that the mass of a body is a measure of its energy content. After Einstein rose to prominence in the scientific community and taught in Zurich and Prague, he returned to Germany in 1914 to assume the role of director of the Kaiser Wilhelm Institute for Physics. In 1911, Einstein surmised that based on his theory of general relativity, light emitted from another star would be bent by the sun's gravity. When Einstein's theory was rectified by other top scientists, he became world famous, and in 1921 he was awarded the Nobel Prize for Physics. In 1933, the Nazis were rising to power under Adolf Hitler. Einstein fled Germany and emigrated to the United States. Einstein became an important figure in American society, most notably for his scientific contributions, but also as a pacifist and promoter of peace and free thinking. And in 1952, Einstein was offered the presidency of Israel, a cultural leadership position, which he declined. Albert Einstein's many works, including his special theory of relativity, greatly influenced the surrounding scientific community, as well as the modern world.
Birth and childhood. Albert Einstein was born in Germany in 1879 to a middle class